Industries, a very unusual and unique and eccentric group. We'll be shortly sitting down with them and chatting with them about their work, and you can also call in and ask them questions. Okay, this particular program, Data Material, is going to be shown every Thursday at 7 p.m., and we'll have other variety artists on in the near future. So do stay tuned and watch us every week. Okay? I think we're about ready to sit down and chat with these gentlemen. No, we're not. In a second. Okay. Anyway, let me tell you what's coming up in the next couple of weeks. Not this following Thursday, a week from today, but the following Thursday, we're going to have a young lady who's going to do some fire blowing and a little skit, sort of a clown routine. And then 2 Thursdays after that, we're going to have possibly a magician or a clown, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so here we go. Transverse Industries. This is David Jeunesse, Judson Mitsock, and Thomas Singer. That was wonderful, guys. You did a fabulous job.
Well, thanks.
Thank you. And I guess the first question I should ask you is, what does Transverse Industries mean, and where did you get the name from?
Well, why don't you take that one, Bud?
Well, let's see. Have you ever tried to pick a name for a group? That'll take you a long time. First of all, give Tom a mic here so he can get some input.
It's a big part of the action with us, Tom. Thanks.
We lived at that time in Jersey City. Everything in Jersey City is an industry. We wanted some kind of name that really conjured up big things. Transverse, we're a wordy kind of group. We like to play with words, make fun with words. So it all kind of came together that way, and we liked it, and we're sticking with it.
Sure.
Well, I like it.
I like it too. I think it's a great name.
Yeah.
Thomas, you're a singer from way back. I mean, you started off as
way back New Jersey.
Singer, right? I mean, you're singing. Basically, started off singing, right? You didn't start off doing comedy.
No, not really. I had a couple of groups that I was working with up north.
Uh-huh.
And then came down to work with these
Where did you meet
fellas.
these two gentlemen? Where did you all come together?
David and I met at Wyndham Summer Repertory Theater in 75 up in Putney, Vermont. And Judson and I met last year when Judson and David invited me down from Vermont to work with them here. And we formed Transverse then.
Transverse Industries. Well, where do you plan on going from here? I mean, what's your next, is there any place that people can see you in the next, say, month or so? I mean, you're going to be performing anywhere locally in New York area?
Yeah, we're doing nightclubs at this point. We were doing mostly theaters, but now we're doing nightclubs. A club called Mickey's, 44 West 54th, every Monday in April is one to throw out. We're going to do some
April 7th.
April 7th, that's the first Monday in April.
8 o'clock p.m.
We're going to do some parties, private parties, if that kind of thing. We're just going to keep ourselves working. You'll see us. Look for us.
Okay. We have a phone call here? Okay.
Hello, you're on the air. Yes, hello. My name is Marilyn Gellert.
Hello, Marilyn.
Hi, Marilyn.
How are you? David's here, and Terry's here, and Arthur's here, and we're all watching.
Well, nice to have you out there.
You're the only people watching.
Right. So, what do you think of the show, Marilyn?
I enjoyed it very much, particularly the portion of the urination. I thought that was very different, very funny.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Yeah, it's a very good presentation.
Thanks a lot, and
I wonder if anybody else is watching.
call again?
Thank you.
Okay, we're hanging up. Bye-bye.
Well, that's great.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, you can call us at 473-5386. We're live in New York City. You can talk to Transverse Industries. Well, let me ask you some more questions. What direction do you see your material going, and what heritage or what backwards kind of history do you think? I mean, your comedy is very different than what most comedian groups or comedy groups are doing these days, you know. So it's very unique because you're 3 different kinds of guys than most comedians, I suppose. Having worked with you a couple of times, I know you're certainly different. So, like, what's your next?
Well, the thing is, Jim, we weren't really able to do a lot of what we do in terms of that's new. What we did was kind of what suits television. We're very much percussion-oriented, trying new forms of percussion, which Judson here is a classical percussionist, trained. It is the truth, and you can believe it if you choose to. Let's see, we've got some very theatrical kind of things, things that just didn't quite adapt to television, so we didn't do them here.
Excuse me, David, I see there's another phone call coming in. Why
We
don't
do have a
take it?
phone call. It's probably my mother.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I just wanted to ask those guys, did any of them go to college and how they got their start independently?
Yes.
Yes, what? Yes, you did go to college.
Yes, I did go to college. I studied theater there at a now defunct college in Vermont.
Sorry to hear that.
That's all right. It deserved its fate. And then began working in theaters up around Vermont and that sort of thing, and keeping going up there. David, how did you get your start?
By leaving college. That's what I suggest. If you're in college now, get out, and you'll learn a lot.
Oh, that's not necessarily true.
No,
Let
it
me
isn't,
ask
it
you
isn't.
something else. Do you guys start skits by improvisations and stuff like that, or how do you go about writing your material?
Writing our material. No, we don't usually improvise, though. We have very much scripted drama or scripted work, but it allows a lot of movement within it. Things that we did tonight were a little bit different from the way we rehearsed them just before we went on. But the way we go about it is the three of us get together. David is a wonderful writer and provides a lot of material that Judson and I rip to shreds and make sensible.
You want a job? Can you act?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I am. But
Yes.
another thing to add to that, we each kind of have our own department that we write for.
Yes.
Tom writes very catchy kind of tunes and writes songs for the group. Judson is, as I said, oh, you're the college girl, right?
Well, yes, I'm in college
Well,
right now.
he has been trained at Boston University. You got his degree as a percussionist there, studying with the BSO. So we've got that
Great.
influence. We all kind of mix it together, and people say it's an interesting blend, which you didn't quite see tonight, but you saw a little taste of it. Oh, you're over here. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, 475-1550 or 473-5.
We have another call on line 4.
Another call. Well, thank you for calling.
Thank you. You're very interesting.
Bye.
Hello, you're on the air.
How you doing?
Okay, how are you?
All right.
Good.
What's going on?
Well, did you watch the show?
Yeah, I'm digging on it. I like it.
Yeah?
Oh, we're glad you called.
We got a few people over here. I'd just like to say their names.
Yeah?
Bart,
Bart.
Billy, Cecil. I know Cecil's a weird name, but that's the break.
We'll
all right.
use it.
I had-
We'll
Siobhan.
use it.
What? We're on 82nd Street and East End Avenue, hanging out.
We'll be right up.
Okay, we'll see you in a few minutes. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, man, like far out.
Glad you liked it. Glad you
Wonderful. I
liked
like
it.
calls like that. It's really nice
Yes.
to get people that are really enthusiastic.
It's
And
1980.
articulate.
And articulate, yes. Really.
Well, that was a
So,
very accurate comment.
that's true. Extremely far out. Extremely far out.
Well, that's
So anyway, you're
inspiring.
performing at Mickey's, and that's at 44 West 54th Street, and it opens
That's our next
April 7th,
solid
every
date.
Monday at 8 p.m.
We're also
Yeah.
doing a show with you, which
Oh, that's right. You're also doing a show with me. That's right.
You still want to do that?
Oh, yes, yes.
I
We still want
guess.
to do that. Yes.
Which
Okay,
is
let's do
April,
it.
April
2nd and 3rd.
And no, April 2nd.
April
One
2nd.
night only.
One night only, right.
At the Open Eye Theater, 316 East 88th Street, and it's called the Gala New York Variety Show. And there's 9 different acts. And we had a phone call, but they're gone, so I can talk a little bit more. It's 9 different variety acts, not like Transverse, but equally as interesting as Transverse, because nobody's like Transverse.
Nobody
And
is.
a magician, a clown, a mime, myself, Transverse Industries, a jug band, tap dancers, a comedian, and various other people. So if you can, it's 316 East 88th Street, April 2nd at 8 p.m. It's called the Gala New York Variety Show, and it's only $10. And there's a reception afterwards with wine and cheese and crackers. So you can come and pig out and have a good time, besides see a good show. We have another call. Here we go.
Good for you.
Okay. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I want to know what you do for a living.
What we do for a living?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a professional mime. These gentlemen can speak for
You mean,
themselves.
how do we make our daily bread? Well,
a very good
myself,
question.
I'm a plant psychiatrist and a apartment painter, As a matter of fact, I'd like to say hello to all of those of you out there who have been the recipients of my brushwork. And that's what I do.
Do something for us.
We just did.
We just did.
I didn't see nothing.
Oh, well, you see nothing.
If you just tuned in, you missed the punch of the evening.
Turn the channel, the news is on. Quick. Get the rap.
Well, thanks for calling.
Yeah, fuck I ran.
Bye-bye. Some real characters out there. Okay. Where were we? Oh, yeah, we're here. You have any questions for me?
How long have you been doing this show, Jim? I wanted to know.
That's a very good question. Well, this is the second week of the show. Actually, the third week of the show, but this show is being taped and it'll be broadcast again next Thursday at the same time.
Look, there's a telephone call.
Hey, saved by the phone. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Why?
Why? I don't know.
Because it's there and we think
We're curious. We're curious.
it's very important that we do this.
Can you ask us a question or two?
Yeah, sure. Do you get into roller skating?
I enjoy roller skating, yeah.
I find some of my most exhilarating moments spent on wheels.
Oh, really? Been to high rollers?
But no, I
No,
don't.
I've never been to high rollers, no.
Ever been to St. Simons, Georgia?
Georgia?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
broke down there once.
Really? You big liar.
I'm a small liar, I'm sorry.
Say, look, excuse us. We have a call on line 5. Looks very important.
Excuse us.
Fuck okay.
Thanks,
I
bye-bye.
think this is the president.
Hello, you're on the air.
Turn down your
television down. Hello? 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 Ah, they're off. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, hi guys. I just wanted to tell you, David, your fixtures are great. Tom, your brush strokes are wonderful. Judd, you move with grace, and the whole act was dynamite. Bye.
Thank you, bye-bye. Have another call. Hey, that's wonderful. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, this is Mike again. I want to know why this guy over here in the left-hand corner does not talk.
What kind of left-hand corner?
No, next to you, one over.
Oh, David. Oh, David does a lot of talking.
Is
I
he
talk
just a
most of the
mime?
time. What
Is
are you
that why he
doing?
doesn't talk?
Is he a mime?
Yeah.
He's the mime.
No,
over
I'm the
here.
mime.
Oh, here I am. How you doing?
What are you?
What am I?
Yeah.
Are you the one who asked what we do for work?
No, that was my cousin Savine from Georgia. She's right
Oh.
over here. Naked as a jaybird, wrapped in the pole beans.
Well, I make my living looking for work. You got a job?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay, give me a call.
Can I tell you a joke?
All right, go ahead. One joke.
One joke.
Cut it short.
This is sort of, okay. Why do, never mind, it's a little bit racial. We won't get into it.
No, we don't want to get into that
Okay,
at all.
thanks a lot.
Stay uptown. Stay uptown. You'll be all right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we have 30 seconds to go. Thanks very much for being with us, guys. Transverse Industries at Mickey's Place, April 7th, starting at 8 p.m., 44 West 54th Street. And this is Dated Material. See you next week. Thanks a lot for coming in. Ciao. Bye, guys.
Wave, everyone.
Bye.
Hi, Mom.